Good morning and welcome into Local4’s 4 things you need to know to start off your day. Today is Tuesday, December 30th. I'm Ian Mason. Let's go ahead and jump into some news. Nebraska will be getting $218 million from the Trump administration to transform rural health programs as a part of its $50 billion investment in rural health care wrapped into President Trump's federal spending bill. The half of the $50 billion is split evenly between several states. The other half is determined through a point system. The provision gives states extra points if they agree to implement Trump administration policy. Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen voicing his support, writing in a statement, quote, "President Trump's commitment to rural economic revitalization is real, and today's announcement is proof." Also adding, quote, "On behalf of all Nebraskans, I am grateful for this partisanship and support." Volunteer fire departments across Nebraska had a chilly and windy day on Monday, leading to several losses across the state. Around 3 on Monday morning, the Humphrey Volunteer Fire Department responded to a fire at a hog barn on one of Pillen's properties. The fire chief says the barn was destroyed and a number of hogs lost has not yet been determined. The fire started in the attic before spreading and consuming to the rest of the structure. Pillen Family Farms, founded by Governor Jim Pillen in 1993, owns nearly 100 farms across the state. And the U.S. military conducted another strike Monday against a suspected drug trafficking vessel in international waters in the eastern Pacific. U.S. Southern Command says 2 people were killed in the operation. Defense officials say intelligence indicated the vessel was traveling along known narco trafficking routes and was allegedly engaged in drug smuggling at the time. The strike was part of Joint Task Force Southern Spear, an operation that began in September under Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. The broader operation is drawn bipartisan congressional scrutiny after a separate September strike. According to the Washington Post, that earlier strike killed 2 survivors who were clinging to debris after an initial attack. Hegseth defended that operation, saying the targets were not fully neutralized. The Defense Department has carried out more than 24 strikes in total since September, and at least 107 people have died in the operations, which the administration says target narco-terrorists smuggling drugs into the United States. Let's go ahead and check out our forecast today. Temperatures starting off relatively cool this morning before they're going to bump up into the 50s. Later on today, we're going to see highs around the low 50s. Breezy conditions continuing today. Overnight, though, temperatures cooling back down to the mid-20s, which is right about where our normal high would be for this time of year. No, I guess not quite, but definitely pretty cool tonight. Then tomorrow, temperatures bumping into the high 50s, even low 60s, depending on an isolated region. Really depends on how lucky you are, how many clouds we see, but I would not be surprised if some people saw some 60s. Then lows Wednesday night into Thursday morning, 22. So if you're setting off fireworks to celebrate in the new year, it's going to be pretty cool outside. Temperatures 44 on Thursday as Mother Nature sends through a cold front to start off the year. Clouds covering the sky. Breezy conditions ending, though, Thursday morning. Then Friday, temperatures maxing out in the high 30s, mid to high 30s, with a couple clouds before temperatures start to warm back up into the 40s and 50s, maybe even 60s, Saturday and Sunday, depending on where you are. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching Local4’s 4 things you need to know to start off your day. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. Till then, have a great one.